The dress. It glowed behind the glass, its fabric fluid, rose flowering into violet, violet melting back into rose with each shift of light. The stitching curved in elaborate designs, fine as spider silk. Flawless, Leela pressed her freckled nose to the shop window, breath fogging the glass. It was the most beautiful thing she had ever seen. She had to have it. She stepped in. The seamstress glanced up from her table, sharp eyes studying her before dropping back to her stitches. Leela greeted. "That dress," she gestured toward the display. "I'd like to try it on." "No," the seamstress replied flatly. Leela blinked. "Oh, it's not for sale," she continued, her hands never pausing over the needle. "There are others you might like." Leela bristled. "But I want that one. My father can afford it. Just name your price." "It's not for sale." The woman's eyes rose, slowly measuring Leela along the way. Besides, it wouldn't fit. Those words stung. Leela's eyes darted back to the shimmering fabric. Wouldn't fit. The nerve, her jaw clenched. This old woman would regret ever saying that night. Leela returned. The streets were empty, and to her relief, the door was unlocked. She slipped inside and hurried to the window display. Up close, the dress gleamed richer, colors shifting in the dim light. She lifted it carefully, clutching it to her chest, and ran home. In her room, she slipped it over her head. It fell against her body like water poured from a pitcher, molding to her every curve. "It fits perfectly," she whispered to herself, turning delightfully in front of the mirror. The seamstress was wrong. She went for the zipper, but it wouldn't budge. She tugged harder. The fabric tightened, threads pinching at her skin. "Then I can't breathe," her chest constricted, ribs splintering violently. The seams began cutting deeper, slicing her skin to red. Her panic exploded. She staggered from her room, out the door, gasping in pain. She lurched toward the seamstress shop, her nails carving bloody trails through the fabric. She was only 1 block away when her knees buckled. She crashed to the ground, eyes rolling back. The dress split her open, threads burrowing deep, weaving her body from the inside out. The next morning, the seamstress unlocked her shop. The bell jingled. An older woman with vitiligo entered, drawn by the display. "Oh, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen," she said, running her fingers along the hem. "How much is it?" "It's not for sale." Woman smirked. "Don't be silly, any price." Seamstress shook her head. "I'm sorry, it's not for sale." Besides, she softly caressed the fabric, which now carried a soft and haunting freckled design. It wouldn't fit. The woman's jaw tightened. Her eyes clung to the dress, gaze narrowing with a hunger she couldn't hide. The seamstress only smiled. Tonight, she would leave the door unlocked again, and the dress would be lovelier still, patterned with